I don't know if it's just my eyes or if it's the camera, but I'm looking super dark on the camera today and I don't know why. Alright, I can't promise this video is going to be crazy well edited because I have a lot of things that I have to get done today, so I'm not going to be able to spend much time on this video, but, oh come on guys, I had to make a video talking about this. I had to drop everything else I was doing to talk about the return of Goji, or some people are calling him just Anime Godzilla, because Goji apparently is exclusive to Godzilla Earth and Phileas. I don't care. This is the return of Goji. It's just the return of Godzilla. Come on, I'm so excited. This news perplexed me. This is the most baffling situation I have ever watched unfold as a member of the fandom. I've been covering Godzilla news for like 5-6 years now, like 6 years. I've never seen anything quite like this one. So Godzilla Singular Point, that's the title. It was initially leaked on some rando website that no one has ever heard of. Then this dude makes a Twitter account so that they can leak it called, I'm not gonna say your name right, Sogui Light, something like that, I don't know. They just leaked the news out of nowhere with the concept art and everything, just on Twitter, boom. Got a leaked announcement from animecomicbook.com. It's just a website, anime comic book website. They leaked the news. They just got a whole article there written about, yeah, Toho's making a new Godzilla anime. You've got members of the community like, no, this isn't happening. You've got some people like, no, it is happening. This is real. Most of the big members of the community are like, this isn't real. This is nothing. Then you've got me who's just sitting there in the middle like, can somebody answer? Does anybody know what's happening? And now we do. Shinji Nishikawa, who is an artist in the Godzilla community, has done tons of stuff with Toho, collaborates with Toho all the time, so they're official. They work with Toho. They know what they're doing. They're an artist in Japan. They hinted on Twitter. They're like, yeah, people in America are starting to figure this out. They're on to something here. So Shinji Nishikawa hinted to us first. He let us know that we were on the right track. Very shortly after, Netflix Japan Anime, that's the Twitter account, confirmed Godzilla Singular Point. Ooh, baby. I'm so ready. I don't know, man. Just something about this announcement, kind of watching the news unfold live, watching all the mystery and intrigue and everyone not knowing what's happening, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got it. It's official. It was just real exciting to witness. And it was also a lot of fun and very confusing while it was happening. But there you go. Netflix's new anime Godzilla movie, or it's actually not a movie, it's a series coming out soon. We have official specs for Godzilla Singular Point broken to us by Variety and Deadline, linked down below. You can go check that out. There's also an official website for Godzilla Singular Point. I've got that down below as well. And then there is an official Twitter page and Facebook page for it. So you can go check all that out down below. Actually, there might not be a Facebook page. I wasn't able to access it, but there's a little Facebook link on their website. So I'm sure there will be a Facebook page to come. I've got the specs written down here, so we'll bust through them all in a minute once we go through the art here. But I do want to say, once we get into that, the specs are going to be kind of a little weird because they are translated from Japanese and they're translated very poorly by Google Translate. So I honestly don't have a ton of information on this, but yeah, it's nuts. Also, I saw a lot of people messaging me. I had a lot of people messaging me saying like, D-Man, you know what this is. Is Godzilla Singular Point real? Before the news broke that it was. I just want to say I don't know. I didn't know. I had no idea this was coming. I have known about other projects that are maybe in the works. We will see if they wind up coming to fruition. I don't know. We will see if these other projects ever see the light of day, the things that I'm aware of. This was not one of them. I did know that they were going to do more anime Godzilla movies. I did know that they were interested in exploring Godzilla in anime. There's been many interviews by Toho over the past few years, the past year, I guess, about how they do want to continue talking about Godzilla in anime and exploring Godzilla in anime and making Godzilla anime movies and shows and whatnot. This shouldn't surprise anybody, and yet it still does. So yeah, let's run through the art here. It's pretty cool. I know why, and it's because of this initial image of Godzilla, but a lot of us have Shin Godzilla vibes from this, and I definitely do. I feel incredibly strong Shin Godzilla vibes from this. I haven't felt these vibes since back in 2016 when I made my initial Shin Godzilla video. It's pretty cool looking at all this stuff. But yeah, here's our first sketch of Godzilla. We'll talk about the artist here in a minute, but it's cool. I mean, it's a very dragon-like Godzilla design, if I say. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a dragon. dragon. Dorsal fins are a little weird. I don't know if this is going to be the final design or what, but yeah, the image does look very, very reminiscent of the initial Shin Godzilla reveal that we got back in 2016. You got the red background, kind of the very harsh contrast here. Shin Godzilla was black, this Godzilla's white. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. The design's, again, interesting. I like the eye shape here. I like the sharp teeth, the big fangs. I think it looks really cool. Love the texture. I'm very excited to see what this thing finally looks like. Kind of looks like a Millennium design. Seems that they took a lot of inspiration from that. If you look at the neck, kind of got a 2014 kind of neck going on. So yeah, it looks like a blend between maybe the Millennium Godzillas and the 2014 Godzilla. I don't know. I'm very excited to see more of the design though. We also have a bunch of character art revealed. So we got a bunch of characters here. I don't know who they are. A lot of people have been saying they are pre-existing characters. I disagree. I think that there are resemblances to pre-existing characters, but I will be shocked if they actually wind up being pre-existing characters. The woman here on the left side of the screen, she does bear a striking resemblance to Kyoko Ann Patterson from Shin Godzilla. There's a man in a white shirt and tie here. He's kind of like dressed all nice. He kind of looks like maybe Rando Yaguchi or another Shin Godzilla type character. You've got this chubby man up front with the little fan. He seems very early Showa to me. I don't entirely know which character he's reminding me of, but he reminds me for some reason of the early Showa era Godzilla films, and I just can't quite pinpoint why I think that way. There's a man here on the right side of the screen in a suit. A lot of people have pointed to this man saying he looks a lot like the astronaut Glenn from Invasion of Astro Monster. And I do see a superficial resemblance here to Nick Adams with the blonde hair and it just being a white guy. But also there's a white dude on the other side of the screen that's also blonde. I don't know. Maybe it's just a blonde dude. You ever think of that? The guy that interests me the most is the dude who has his back turned to all of us. He's kind of got some stubble. He's the only one with some facial hairs. There's something going on with that character that I'm interested to see the most. That character is the one that intrigues me the most from all these guys. But yeah, here's our character designs. They're very colorful. Very, very different art style than what we got with the anime Godzilla trilogy. I know a lot of people are very accepting of that. They're super excited to embrace this new art style. I don't know. I liked the other art style. This could grow on me. I don't know if I like this more. I think there are things to like about this more, but I didn't hate the other art style like most people did. I am noticing here that a couple characters here, there's actually 4 of them, are dressed in the same jacket. I wonder if this is going to be some sort of G-Force style team. Maybe this is their uniform that they use. I don't know. I also get some sort of presidential vibes from the guy here on the right. Maybe he'll be an American politician entering this world of Japanese politics. A lot of people have been saying that this seems much more political than the other anime trilogy. I don't entirely know where they're getting that from this single image, but that's just what people have been saying. I've also seen some speculation that this is going to be some sort of weird alternate universe continuation of previous Godzilla franchises, such as the Showa era and maybe Shin Godzilla combined. I have no idea where they're getting that from. I guess just some similar character designs, but yeah, I don't know. There's nothing to confirm that one at all, and so I'm gonna say no to that. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go through the specs, but yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one. We also have a logo for the movie, Godzilla S.P, Godzilla singular point. I don't know what the little Japanese text on top of the S.P says, but there you go. I'm imagining it just says singular point. So there's the logo, pretty cool. I don't know exactly why either, but I get a very Ultraman vibe from this logo. I don't know if I'm the only one, but if you guys do, let me know. And then we have an official banner that is seen on Twitter, so Godzilla singular point with all the characters and the little logo, and of course some text information that we'll go over in a little bit. We have the website up and official now, so there is another good look at the Godzilla singular point logo with some more specs, and then there is a page where you can read little blurbs from a whole bunch of people involved, including the director, writer, character designer, monster designer, and composer. So you can go check that out as well. They're very poorly translated into English at the moment. So that's all the art and whatnot. You're going to be getting used to seeing those images over the next long while till we get more. But yeah, let's run through the specs really quick. This is a brand new Godzilla animated series. It is said to be a TV series. I don't know if that means it will air on Japanese TV or if it will be a series that will release on Netflix in the style of the Ultraman anime, which was a show that released on Netflix. It is produced by Bonds Orange X and Toho. These are the studios that brought us My Hero Academia, and then of course Toho, we know what they do. One of the little things here, their Twitter announcement said that it will start TV broadcasting in April 2021. Again, I don't know if that means actually television broadcasting or Netflix release. This is a Netflix movie. I have never known any Netflix property to come out on television first. I shouldn't say movie, it's a TV series. I have never known any Netflix TV series to release on TV first. I have a feeling this just means April 2021 it will be released to Netflix. I'm hyped for that. That's actually super interesting that this now has wedged itself in between King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, continuing the trend of Toho breaking up the MonsterVerse releases with their own projects. I don't think that was initially the plan, but I think because of the delay of Godzilla vs. Kong and the probably inevitable future delay of the movie, just due to COVID and everything going on, they're trying to wedge Godzilla in between so that we still get some Godzilla content before the MonsterVerse comes back to the big screen, and I am all for that. So yes, April 2021, that's what we're looking at. This is confirmed to be a global debut. I don't know if that is legit. That's what Deadline reported. Deadline reported that this would be a global debut, that we would see this globally in 2021. I'm sure that it will come out in Japan first, and then we'll get it in America 3 to 6 months later, as we saw with the previous anime films. That being said, I'm not quite sure how the Netflix anime Ultraman is released. That might be released simultaneously across the world. I hope that we get it in America the same time we get it in Japan, but I don't have my fingers crossed. I am fully anticipating a delay between Japanese release and American release. I'm gonna mess up all the Japanese names here, but I'll run through them anyways. This will be directed by Atsushi Takahashi, who on his little blurb said he liked Godzilla when he was a kid. Character designs will be done by Kazui Kato, who was a big Godzilla fan and is happy to enter the world of Godzilla. I found it funny that the translation specifically said world of Godzilla when you looked it up on Google Translate, but I don't know if that means anything for the supposed world of Godzilla that we're supposed to see coming up. This has art by Eiji Yamamori, who is the artist for Spirited Away and a couple other Miyazaki films, and was a Godzilla fan who dedicates this movie to his late brother. That made me really sad to read, but good for him, I guess, that he gets to dedicate this movie to his brother at the very least. I don't know. That was sad to read. Han Sawada will serve as composer for the movie. This dude studied under Sei Ikino, who worked on Godzilla and was a student of Akira Ifukube. Actually, Ikino worked on the soundtrack for Godzilla as a miscellaneous member. I don't know what that means. Maybe he was in the orchestra? I don't know. Sci-fi novelist To Injo will serve as writer and editor for the film, and he says that this movie deals with the mystery of Godzilla. According to Variety and Deadline, this will be a brand new cast and a brand new story, so we will not be seeing any reoccurring characters from the other anime films. Absolutely not tied to those movies. Again, there's the potential that they're drawing on some sort of multiverse here to pull in some previously existing characters, or maybe they're just putting new remixes on previous existing characters, but this is a brand new story, so don't expect to see any ties to the previous movies. In canon, you know, I'm sure that there will be like a whole bunch of Easter eggs and references, but I don't think there's going to be any story implications to those. The animation will also be a combination of hand-drawn and CG elements and styles, meaning that they have listened to the fans who hated the Polygon Pictures animation, and they have decided not to go that route again in the future, and so that's what we're dealing with now. So this is Godzilla Singular Point. All the info we have so far. Are you guys excited for this? I know a lot of people are. I'm pretty excited for it. Comment below, let me know. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man, out.